Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. I mean, if you are a long trader of natural gas, I know you're not happy because obviously the forecast for the weekly natural gas storage report was 28. It came out to be 25, which is clearly positive, but the market still reacted in a negative way. And we will talk about why, but also hackers on gas. Canada's natural gas distribution network is the latest target for Russian hackers, so they're trying to break it down. But before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with natural gas, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video. It'll just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people, so more people can stay up to date with what is happening with natural gas. So you guys know every single Thursday we get the natural gas storage report in the US. The forecast this week was supposed to be 28, and seeing that more was used, 25, that just shows that, hey, natural gas demand isn't so low. I mean, yes, it is lower comparatively to previous years, but you do need to understand it is starting to get back into the middle zone. Why is the natural gas price not getting back into the middle zone? That is something that is a lot of people's concern, especially the people who are trying to obviously trade natural gas and make a long profit. Now you can see that even last week it was expected to be negative 21 and it was actually negative 23, again suggesting that the demand was higher. And this week it is actually 3B lower. That means, hey, it is much better than expected, but the natural gas price is not able to correct itself because a lot of fear in the market. At the same time, if you are a long trader, most of the long traders do not want to get into the long market of natural gas right now. What they're trying to do is they're trying to wait it out and wait if it actually swings from the $2 market or the 1.8 support zone. No one wants to get into the market right now, and if there is no buy trades coming in, you guys know even if the demand is high, it will be very hard for the price to climb. That is the reason we actually got a rebound, because the demand was okay, but the long traders did not actually use that to keep it going up. On the other end, you guys know Canada is one of the largest providers of natural gas after Russia. Russia is not providing it to the EU, and EU is pretty much getting most of the natural gas from the US and Canada. And seeing that the distribution network which Canada uses for natural gas was being targeted by Russian hackers shows that there is something happening in Russia which a lot of people in the outside world do not know. They're trying to destroy this distribution network so EU would not be able to get as much natural gas. Now keep in mind, even if they did not destroy this, bro, the amount of natural gas EU needs, Canada and obviously US will not be able to provide it in the density they get from Russia. And obviously all the pipelines have been closed right now, and in the future they have to do something to make sure that they're able to do the trade with Russia. But obviously they are also putting out another thing, which is, hey, we're never going to do any sort of like trades with Russia, and if that happens, there will be a lot of problems. Now if we talk about the price, as you guys can see, yesterday after we had the dip around the zone, we went into a consolidation zone. We came into a little bit of a positive trend and boom, there was another downfall, and now we're in a consolidation zone. Is this a clear pattern of a downtrend? I would say so. Again, probably tonight it is going to drop a little bit, and as I mentioned, what the short traders are pretty much trying to do is get to the $2 mark, and from there use that as a support level to let the price climb up, because I'm very certain that a lot of short traders of natural gas, their take profit will be very close to $2, trying to make sure that as soon as it hits $2 they take profit and let the market keep climbing. Right now the long traders are also not coming in. As you guys can see, the amount of sell orders is clearly outweighing the buy orders, and the buy orders are not being able to keep up. On the RSI line, it is not in the oversold zone, but it is on the bottom zone. So as you guys can see, it has a little bit of potential to grow, but obviously the retail investors and the whales do not want to take the risk with buying into natural gas right now. Personally, I do see that in the long term, I mean in long term as in 1 to 2 months, natural gas will be able to see a huge rebound, and that will be quite crazy. But for now, we do have to be a little patient. Now, Norway Parliament to discuss proposals to stop electrification of major LNG plant. Now, the parliament will on Thursday debate propose to delay or stop a plan to electrify Western European largest LNG plant in the latest example of controversy over cutting down the emission of CO2. Now, keep in mind, if this goes as they are thinking, keep in mind this is one of the largest, if you did not pay attention, of the Western Europe's largest natural gas plant, and they're thinking of putting a stop to it. Keep in mind, in 2022 winter, Norway was one of the largest providers of natural gas to the EU, and if this is closed, let's just say there will be a lot less supply for EU to rely on. Now, falling natural gas prices lead slowdown overall US inflation. As we talked about this, you guys know when the price did drop, obviously in the long picture, we are able to see that this is slowing down inflation. You know, inflation would mean that natural gas price would keep going up. But this is one of the reasons why the data were so positive when the CPI report did come out. Now, EU ban on Russian LNG is a risky undertaking, warns an expert. I mean, hey, we have talked about this. The Russian experts acknowledges that with full storage and decrease in demand, the ban is still possible, but it is very risky, because if they decide to ban Russian LNG for lifetime, they will not be able to get Russian LNG or natural gas at all, and being able to rely on other countries at that level, I think would be risky, because what if the other countries go away? There will be nothing to rely on. Sell-off continues for natural gas futures as the storage data does little to change the bearish drop. As I mentioned, the bears just want the market to keep going down until they find a strong support zone where they will probably decide to take the profit. Now, Poland sets an exclusive zone around this LNG terminal. Poland will introduce a temporary 200-meter exclusive zone around its terminal on Thursday, the Interior Minister on Wednesday said. What is the purpose of this? Actions are being taken to strengthen the protection of critical infrastructure in which the LNG terminal occupies a strategic place. The experiences of last months, including damage to the Nord Stream gas pipeline, mean important decision must be taken to ensure the security of Polish state and Poles. So, you know, they're just trying to keep themselves safe from any sort of attacks that might happen. And seeing that the Stream, which is the Nord Stream, was attacked, they do not want something else to happen to their place, which is the terminal, or the largest terminal inside of Poland. And finally, natural gas futures sustained decline is not favored. Now, right now, as I mentioned, the $2 mark is going to be a very important support zone, and we just need to pay attention to that. As long as that support zone is going to be in play, let's just say the bulls do not have to be scared. Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. I'm out. Peace.